Hello, guys. Welcome back to the news. Things are really going south for the former governor of Zamfara state, Governor Bello Matawalle. And I can tell you that he is on the black book of the EFCC, as the EFCC currently are on his tail. And I can tell you that the incumbent governor of Zamfara state have, said Matawalle stole several government SUVs and other vehicles as the Nigerian police raid the former Zamfara state governor Matawale's house, recover four government SUVs and other stolen vehicles. Hello guys, welcome back to Spice Channel TV. Thank you for always coming out here. If you're joining us for the first time, please kindly subscribe and don't forget to give us a thumbs up. Thank you. The operatives of the Nigerian police force have raided the residence of the immediate past governor of Zamfara state, Bello Matawalle, in Jusu, the state capital. Sources reveal the sports utility vehicles (SUVs) were impounded during the raid on Matawalle's GRA residence in Jusu on Friday, and the numbers of vehicles recovered couldn't be yet ascertained, but a source said a total of four SUVs were seized, and policemen were said to have stormed the former governor's residence, which is not far from the government house, and the police public relations officer in Zamfara, Yazi Abubakar, couldn't be reached for comment on his phone. Meanwhile, Daily Trust attempted to get his reactions. Also, the special advisor on public enlightenment, media and communications to the former governor was also unavailable at the time of this report. Meanwhile, on Saturday, it was reported that the former Zamfara state governor Matawalle was accused by his predecessor, Dawood Lawan, of spending about, the sum of 2 billion naira on vehicles and leaving none behind upon his exit from the office. And the governor's special assistant on media and publicity, Suleiman Bella Idris, in a statement on Saturday, had noted that the contract was awarded by the former governor for the purchase of vehicles to be distributed to dignitaries and other ministries, departments, and agencies. About 1 billion naira counting. He also added that Matawalle and his deputy should return all, the missing vehicles within 5 working days. Also, he was alleged of spending 484 million naira was spent on 3 bulletproof jeep, another set of bulletproof Prado jeep, another set of cars. The governor for that said 61 million naira was paid for 30 sets of Peugeots, and also 1 bulletproof cars, and about 160 million naira for 2 Land Cruiser jeeps. You see, the statement have made it known that yes, indeed, this guy have looted public funds and properties, and they are, yet to recover those stolen funds and properties. And like I said, the EFCC currently are on Governor Matawale's tail because they are, tracing him for alleged about 2 million US dollars bribe. They have, laid so many allegations upon him to the extent that they said, okay, this man should be, arrested and persecuted. But then, that he's under some form of protection. That's why the EFCC is yet to place hands on him. And now the incumbent governor have said no, he will make sure he recover those stolen vehicles and also the looted public funds and other properties from Governor Matawalle. And I can tell you now that the Nigerian police have seized from the former APC's governor's house. They went to his residence and they seized, these jeeps, these SUV cars. They were impounded during the raid on his house. And I can tell you that with various news, with the source we have, They said the number of the vehicles recovered were not confirmed, but it was confirmed that about 4 jeeps were seized, and the police were said to have stormed the former governor's residence, which is not far from the government house in Dusia. So, guys, what are your thoughts concerning this? You see, days after the new Governor Dauda Lawan, emerged as the governor of the state, he started accusing Governor Matawalle of living with about 17 government vehicles and looted properties, including the television, the gas cookers from the state government house. And we know that as an incumbent governor, you know that your tenure has ended. You are to leave the government house with nothing because you came there with nothing. So you are expected to leave the government house with nothing. But the reverse was the case in Governor Matawalle, as Lawa Dauda gave him an ultimatum of 5 days to return the vehicles allegedly taken away by his officials of his administration. He made it known where he said, see, a contract was awarded by the former governor for the purchase of the vehicles to be distributed to dignitaries. Now, a huge amount of money was spent, but we are not seeing these vehicles. All these vehicles are missing, and they gave the governor 5 days to return all the missing, vehicles. So, guys, what are your thoughts concerning this? This is to show that the former hunter has become the hunted. Life truly no balance. Use every position and every opportunity you found yourself wisely for the betterment of humanity and not for your selfish interest. You see, corruption is fighting back, and the court is restraining the EFCC from arresting him. Amongst all of them, you see, I suggest that the federal government should give directives to every outgoing government and officials, both at the federal and the state level, to return any items in their possessions, or else it will be treated as stealing. Well, I pray for such in Benue. When they are all in power, they assume that, oh, it is theirs. Too many criminals in sensitive position. He is a thief, oh, maybe his fellow barbaric friend Erufai, who planned to make Christians in Nigeria a second-class citizens by bringing Tinubu and Shetima to rulers. He carted away with what he purchased with public funds. This is stealing because he is a governor, and the misuse of office and corruption of the highest order. Guys, recovers for government SUVs. Una funny for this country, oh. My country people, these are reactions from Nigerians. This is to show that indeed nothing lasts forever. They had to raid the former governor's house to, recover all the stolen vehicles, according to the Nigerian police. So, my country people, I'm dropping here. Kindly share your thoughts concerning this in the comment section. Thank you. Bye for now.